Hello everyone, Colorado8 here, and today I'm back with another Pixel Gun 3D video. Today's video is another top 5 video. In today's video, we're going to be counting down the top 5 weapons that we all missed Pixel Gun 3D. Now, these weapons were actually really good years ago, but now Pixel Gun 3D, they're kind of mediocre. They didn't necessarily get nerfed, but like pretty much every gun is so overpowered now that these 5 weapons basically got destroyed because every other gun is way more powerful than them. So yeah, leave a like down below right now if you actually want these weapons to be coming back in the game. Even though they have reskins, some of them do. If you want these weapons to be buffed again and come back in the game, make sure you guys leave a like down below, and maybe they will do that relatively soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's get on to today's video. For the first weapon on this list is the Secret Forces Rifle. Now, we all know in 2015 the Secret Forces Rifle was the best primary in the game. It had really high damage, really good capacity, and everything. Now, the Secret Forces Rifle, I wouldn't say it never got nerfed ever since it came out, but now in Pixel Gun 3D, pretty much weapons like the Secret Forces, not the Secret Forces Rifle, the Adamant Laser Cannon, or their Laser Sister, they're pretty much better than the Secret Forces Rifle in pretty much every way. Like, they will beat it in like every circumstance. This weapon is not bad. It's still a relatively decent primary weapon, but it needs to be better. And a lot of people actually miss how good this weapon was in 2016/15, just because it was better than pretty much any other primary, pretty much. And yeah, this is one of the weapons I miss a lot in the game. Like, this weapon was so good in 2016. Like, it will destroy everybody. It still is, but it's a lot more difficult to do it now. Like, it's a lot more difficult. So yeah, like, I like this weapon a lot. It's definitely a weapon I always use, but yeah, since like other weapons are way better than it, I always got caught when using those weapons, and pretty much everyone else did. And yeah, it's a weapon that a lot of people missed in the game. And yeah, and I'm gonna get onto the second weapon on this list now. For the next weapon on this list, I have the Death Star. This weapon is like a 5-shot kill. When this weapon first came out in this game, this weapon was always a weapon a lot of people used just because a lot of people could afford it in the game. This weapon costs maybe 200, 300 coins, and a lot of people could actually use it in the game because it didn't cost gems in this game. Now, since now, in this game, pretty much every other gun is better than this weapon, and no one uses this weapon anymore. I know there's a reskin of this weapon, it's called the Monster Blaster, but like, that weapon costs a lot of money. It costs like 200 gems or something like that. 300 gems all maybe. I don't know how much it costs right now, but this weapon, it just fell behind compared to all the other weapons in this game. Like, a lot of people, I loved this weapon when it first came out, but like, Cubic Games didn't really care, and they buffed pretty much everything else besides this one, which is pretty sad, I would say. But we do have the Monster Blaster, so we kind of have the Death Star, but it's not the Death Star. It's not the original one, I would say. So yeah, that's pretty much all I need to say about this weapon. It's still a good weapon. You can still get kills with it, but it's not as like prevalent as it was back in 2016, where this weapon was actually worth getting, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna get onto the next backup weapon on this list. I have 2 of them on this list. Now, the next weapon on this list is the Dual Laser Blasters. Now, the Dual Laser Blasters was always known of shooting really fast, and it's a backup weapon, and they're laser weapons. They're really cool weapons. Now, this weapon is still pretty good in the game, but like I said, for all the other weapons, it kind of fell behind compared to all the other ones. So yeah, this weapon, if you guys watch my channel ever since maybe 2017, you guys know how much I use Dual Laser Blasters, and how much a lot of people actually use them, because yeah, this weapon cost maybe 200 gems, but this weapon was amazing back then. Like, this weapon was arguably the best backup weapon in the game. Like, out of all time, like, it was amazing. Like, you can get kills with this left and right. You kind of still can if you're kind of lucky and then actually go into, but it's definitely a lot harder to do so. When people are using the anti-champion rifle constantly, it gets difficult killing them because they're always getting better with their aiming. So yeah, it's this weapon. The era that this weapon was in, it definitely was a better era than it is right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this backup weapon here. I don't have much to say about it. Definitely a lot more difficult to get kills with that, you guys can see right here. But yeah, it's still a good weapon. You can still get kills with it. It's not bad by any means. So yeah, pretty much it for the dual laser blasters. Probably will use these weapons more after I make this video, but we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the dual laser blasters. Let's get on to the next weapon on this list. Now, the next weapon on this list is the freeze ray rifle. Now, only old players know this, but do you remember when the freeze ray rifle had a scope on it? I have a picture of it. It's actually a really old picture, but back in 2015, this weapon used to have a scope on it, and it made this weapon it made this weapon stand out compared to all the other laser weapons in the game, because not a single other laser weapon at the time had a scope besides the freeze ray rifle. But maybe December 2015 they took away the scope. I don't know why they took it away, but as you guys see here, like it used to be like at the very I don't know, at the very end of the gun. Not at the end of it, but like it used to be on the side of the gun, not on the top. And it was always a really cool feature that the freeze ray rifle had. Now that it doesn't, but like it's just a standard laser weapon, like nothing special about it. It does a slowdown effect, which makes it really good, but this weapon is just not that cool anymore, honestly. Since the scope's not on it, it makes it just, nothing stands about it, but nothing's important about it, I would say. Like, it used to be really cool on the weapon. So yeah, this freeze ray rifle, a lot of people missed the scope on it. It was really good. So yeah, pretty much it for this weapon here. I have one more weapon left, so we're gonna get right to it. Alright, so for the last weapon on this list, we have the prototype. We all saw this coming. This weapon, this is the only weapon on this list that got purposely nerfed. This weapon takes maybe 2 or 3 headshots to kill, but pretty much everyone knows this in this game. But this weapon used to be a one-shot headshot literally all the time. Like a one-shot headshot, not a one-shot body shot even. But now this weapon is like a lot more difficult to get kills with. It doesn't one-shot anymore, it has less bullets in the gun. Like, this weapon, it's not even that, it's not even worth using, like, at all. As you guys see here, I hit that guy twice, and he didn't die here. So yeah, it makes this weapon worthless, pretty much. So, like, pretty much any sniper right now can be better with it. Like, the Adamant sniper rifle, that thing is actually a 2-shot headshot, and it fires way quicker than the prototype right now. I know this weapon has a reskin, it's called Prototype S, but yeah, we missed the prototype. We don't want a reskin, like we want this weapon back here. Pretty much everyone misses this weapon. This weapon used to be a one-shot headshot ever since 2014, and 3 years later it's not. So, like, it's been OP for so long, but they completely demolished the weapon, and a lot of people miss it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Not too much to talk about. It's just like how good these weapons were in the past, but they're not. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Helps out a lot. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.